If you can walk away from a first date knowing how the other person feels, then that's a bonus. But what happens when they actually come across really strong? Meaning everything seems to be moving a little bit too fast. Is that actually a red flag? Well, in this video for Flirtini, I want to talk about how to know if your date is moving too fast and you need to be able to put the reins on it. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Renee Slansky and I am a professional dating and relationship coach here today for Flirtini, the dating app that you can download to be able to connect and build friendships or romantic connections. Now, speaking of romantic connections, it's really exciting when we're able to go on a date and we can sense that the other person is really feeling us and on the same page as us. However, there are a couple of signs that indicate that this person is moving way too fast. And what that means is that you actually risk having love burnout or having that person obsessed with you or attached to you too soon without you really knowing who they are, or maybe realizing that you don't actually feel the same way. So before I jump into those tips, don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up or a heart if you like this video, and of course later on drop a comment down below to let us know if you have experienced some of these signs when you've actually been on a date with someone. The first red flag is this: they escalate intimacy too soon. Intimacy is something that should be a gradual process that first starts off with emotional and mental connection and then later on moves through to physical connection. However, if somebody is moving too fast on a date, which is a red flag, then they will want to put the focus on trying to be intimate with you as soon as possible. Now, whether that is intimate as in trying to have this deep and meaningful connection with you emotionally and mentally without you actually having the time to be able to build that and get to know them more, or whether they actually want to try and take you back home to theirs and be physical with you, either through kissing, touching, or intercourse. Either way, if the focus is on intimacy too soon early on, when you've only just started dating each other, that is a red flag that they are moving way too fast. The second point is this: you will know if your date is moving too fast for either of you because you've already gotten way too deep too soon and you feel like you know everything about each other. It's one thing to be able to have free-flowing conversation with someone and feel that you can open up and share with them. However, knowing everything about each other, including your past trauma and certain things that reveal vulnerabilities about you, is something that should be reserved in certain stages as you get to know somebody over time. Somebody that overshares with you, or perhaps you have overshared with them, really puts you in a position to believe that you have a stronger attachment than what you really have, or a stronger connection than what you really should, because you still only know that much about each other. Now, you may be thinking in your head, but hang on a second, we know as much as we possibly can know about each other. The truth is you don't, especially if you've only had a couple of dates. Whilst you may like to think that you know a lot about this person, remember that character really reveals itself over time with what the person is consistent in. Okay, the third red flag to know that your date is moving way too fast is this: they joke about the future that they want to create with you. Jokes could be something along the lines of, oh, later on, maybe when we're married 6 months down the track, or imagine what our kids would look like, or my mum is absolutely going to love you. It might come across as humorous or something that they're just throwing as an offhanded remark, but most of the time people do reveal the truth in their jokes. And joking about the sort of future that they want to be able to have with you is an indication that they probably see you in that way, which can be a red flag if it's done too much, because what it means is that they are trying to build a future based off the small attachment that they already have with you and the little that they actually know about who you are as a person and as a future partner. Okay, sign number 4, that the date is moving way too fast and that you risk burnout or this person getting too attached to you too soon is this. They want to be able to take photos with you. I think that first date, second dates, even third dates should be something where, because you're just starting to get to know each other in person, there's no necessary need to feel that you have to take photos to immortalize those moments. Now, you may feel like, okay, let's take a quick selfie, that'll be fun, which can be harmless. However, you really have to see their intensity behind wanting to take photos. Are they constantly trying to take photos with you? Are they uploading it on social media when you've only had a couple of dates? The reason why those photos should actually be reserved for a little bit later on down the track is because if you are wanting to be able to remember that date with that person, then it's for a good reason. It's because you feel like you're starting to build a stronger connection with them and you actually have something that's going somewhere. Trying to just have photos with each other because this person believes that they have something more with you when they don't really know much about you because you've only had 1 or 2 dates is a major red flag. Okay, number 5, they keep talking about how they feel about you, or they start to enter into familiar territory with calling you endearing little names when really you're still not even sure if you're exclusive yet. Whilst it might seem pretty cute, they're calling you things like babe or hun or gorgeous or beautiful. What that does is it basically takes things from casually getting to know each other through to the next stage of having something solid with each other because you're already exchanging little names with one another. Again, this is something that should be reserved for later on down the track. And the same with the feelings. If somebody's expressing that they love you already or they're crazy about you and they can't stop thinking about you when they've only had 1 date and they're constantly talking about their feelings for you, then this could actually be a red flag to maybe obsessive behavior from this person. Now, I want you to be able to go on dates and definitely have some clarity about whether this person likes you or not and how they are feeling about you. However, if it gets to a point where it seems a little bit extreme, when you've only known each other for a small amount of time, then you can be sure that that date is moving way too fast. Girls and guys, I hope that this video has helped you. And again, let us know in the comments down below if you believe that your date actually has moved too fast. And the reason why we want to be aware of this is because we don't want to get dating burnout and we don't want to feel obliged or become attached to someone that we don't actually really know a lot about. So pace yourself and date smart. Now, don't forget to subscribe, give us a big thumbs up or a heart, and check out the Flirtini app. The link for it is down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye for now.